I'm 123 FM in the Newberry News. Dan Hardenbrook welcoming you in to our latest edition of Tahquamenon Tuesday, our summer park series sponsored by Renze Power Sports in Newberry and Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. This week, Kevin Dennis, Park Supervisor at the Tahquamenon Falls State Park, takes us down to the lower falls to highlight one of the great new additions to the Tahquamenon Falls State Park this summer. It's been a popular addition that is getting tons of use. We're talking about the new pedestrian bridge crossing the river at the lower Tahquamenon Falls. Kevin will also give us updates on some other things happening around the park, ongoing projects, and some of the goals that the staff has in providing more accessibility so that everyone can enjoy all the great things that the Tahquamenon Falls State Park has to offer. Hope that you can join us and enjoy this week's episode, our summer park series from Renze Power Sports of Newberry and Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Welcome in on this Tahquamenon Tuesday. It is on 123 FM in the Newberry News. Our summer park series continues here at the Tahquamenon Falls State Park. Kevin Dennis joins us as we are inside the lower falls here at the Tahquamenon Falls State Park. And you can see in the background one of the great additions to the summer this season, the new pedestrian bridge crossing the river. And Kevin, let's talk a little bit about this project specifically.
Yep.
Take us kind of back to the beginning. What led to the idea? What kind of brought this thing to life?
Yeah, so Dan, the planning and design for this project started clear back around 2017. With the idea of trying to come up with a way to make the island accessible to everyone.
And it's been one of the more popular spots that people have visited. My first time to get down here since it's complete. And if you take a look around, just a few feet away from us, people are accessing the river, the other side, the island. I see kids of all ages, I see families out. This has really been a tremendous addition to the park.
It's been huge. The support has been overwhelming. Everybody loves it that I've talked to. It's given everyone the opportunity to walk around the island, see the falls on the other side of the island that previously you could only see if you rented a rowboat and rowed over to the island. So it's been great, been fantastic so far.
Obviously people will remember seeing the news videos and the footage on Facebook of the helicopters floating over. Talk a little bit about the project itself and what went into putting the bridge in place.
Yeah, so the bridge, of course it was not easy. It was tricky to try to come up with a way to get this bridge in place. And the bridge ended up having to be constructed in 4 sections, which they each weighed between 7,000 and 9,000 pounds, and were lifted individually by a Sikorsky helicopter through a contracted helicopter company, and they were set in place one at a time, totaling the 142-foot span of the bridge. So leading to that point, the contractor obviously had a lot of work to do prepping the site on both sides. They had to pour the bridge abutments, which on the mainland side was fairly easy, but on the island there was a lot of concrete that went into those. They had a really neat sort of cable system that they set up. They mixed the cement on the mainland side and sent it across on a cable and poured it, and it took really a full day, a crew of 10 people from daylight to dark to do that one bridge abutment on the other side. So it took a lot of creativity from the contractor, who was Olson & Olson Contractors out of Manistee. They did a great job. Additionally, they had to set up scaffolding in the river to accommodate the sections. So when they set the first section, they needed to have the bridge abutment on the mainland kind of held that, and then the scaffolding in the river kind of held the other end, and so on and so forth to set each section. So a lot of creativity, ingenuity to get the job done by the contractor and the planning team, and the finished product is in the background right now.
You mentioned you've gotten a lot of positive reviews. What have people been saying about the bridge and the ability to access maybe a different part of the park that they haven't seen before?
Yeah, a lot of comments about the view from the bridge. being something that you would have seen before, looking both upriver and downriver, kind of give you a new view shed of the falls. And then just seeing the folks over there that maybe need some assistance with whatever it may be, a chair, strollers, folks with walkers, just the smiles on their faces and the comments we've heard from people who say it's the first time they've ever been there, and then even the returning ones as well. Now there's still a lot of folks that ask about the boats. When are the boats going to come back? When are they going to come back? And the answer to that question is yes, they will be back next year as soon as the other project is completed with the new park store and bathroom building. So the boat rental will still be an option for folks starting next year again.
Now, when we get to the winter, will the pedestrian bridge still be in use, or is that something you block off, or is that a wait and see thing? Well,
we're gonna have it open to start, and then it'll be kind of a wait and see thing. One potential concern is snowpack and ice buildup on it that could become not so much a weight issue, but more of a safety issue with that buildup being too high and making the bridge not as safe to cross. So it'll be open to start, but we're going to play it by ear. That's subject to change.
All right, and of course you can follow along on the Tahquamenon Falls State Park Facebook page, their website. Also give them a call, and of course follow our summer series here. Kevin, real quick before we let you go, one other topic we got to talk about this week. Rocks are the rage here at the park. For people that saw some of the things that the park has put out recently, may seem harmless and may look cool, but can have a drastic effect on the ecosystem here. What can you tell us about the rock stacking at the park?
Absolutely. You said it, the harm, it's never intentional. We realize that folks are just trying to have fun, but the impacts to the aquatic life, aquatic insects, before they hatch, fish, really all river life depends on, in some stage or form of life cycle, utilizing those rocks. A lot of them do. So that's really what it's all about, and we've actually seen great compliance with our educational campaign to try to reduce that, and it seems like it's working. There's plenty of things to do here to have fun and explore and not partake in rock stacking. So.
Always great to take a look, but always don't have to touch. Just enjoy the view when you come out. Fun to be had. 2 counties, tons of miles on the river, off into the trails, whatever you may choose. Get down here, check out the pedestrian bridge, and make this a part of your summer with Kevin Dennis. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. It's a Tahquamenon Tuesday with M123 FM.